All right, Larry, hope everyone is settled in for a great Draft Champions contest. Here, lucky to witness it. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. These guys that you see on your screen, they won't be witnessing. They will be participating in what should be an excellent game. Let's get down to the field. It's time for kick.
He left.
And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Huh?
That's not funny. Shut up, bro.
Jack. Come on, Nate.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And a short pick.
What you say? What you say?
To right around the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
That dude
second
left.
down, here's Manning. They set up the screen for Henry.
Double cup. Let's go.
Huge play there on the screen pass.
I keep telling you.
Yards.
If you can't stop it, what you complaining for?
The NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those.
It doesn't matter about the record.
Make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch.
It matter about who
Anybody has
the
that
game.
ability, they want them on their team.
A first down carry for Henry. And not much running room.
That should go horsepower, I swear.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. In on the tackle there, Ray Nitschke. And his heyday, it was before my day, it was before your day, but he was something else.
Look, I can still see that 6'6" on his jersey.
I don't care because I got first down.
Running backs and getting after quarterbacks. He used to wrap his forearms up, and he just hit the big flipper and come up and thump people in the chest. He was an absolute marvel playing in the linebacker position, especially right there in the middle.
You're not locking it down.
In 1978, and deservedly so.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yeah, you better say blah, blah, blah.
The first carry now. This is Hill. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Back-to-back
runs
stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They'll go for it. It's Manning escaping the pressure.
I had to throw that.
And it is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty.
Bro, I got this. I got this.
Guys hold on the opening drive.
Yes, I do. I always be like this. I'm gonna be bad like the first half. Second half, I'm gonna come back strong.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Here's McCoy. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
And able to find Graham, complete. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lead and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Roughing the pass here, but Charles, that's a good call. But these days, you know, quarterbacks, they're very protective.
We know how protected they are, and if it's anything borderline, they're going to get the call. But as a defender, that's hard to swallow sometimes because there's so many of these bang-bang plays.
Now a play fake here on first down. Man open left side is Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Good job, man.
Tim Brown, 36 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay.
Yeah, I do got Derrick Henry.
When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They come up in an offset eye. On the counter, it's Henry. He's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Play clock winding down. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They set up the screen. That's complete. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play.
Thrown across his body. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Again, it's Tomlinson, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. So they're behind the chains as the offense. 12 yards needed on third down.
2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. We're being set up for something big. They've got to be careful. When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Let's go.
And this is incomplete. A surprising move to
Oh, you
go
lied.
predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay
Thought
off.
you had one
And
there.
now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. He's going to get the football. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
He's right here, so I'm
5
not
yards
worried.
is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
What?
Time to step aside. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Manning to throw on 2nd
Touchdown.
down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
I got your favorite play. You got my
Derrick
favorite play.
Henry from 6 yards away. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up
That
this
was
football
good.
game.
Told you. I told you.
So we're right back where we started. All
Tell your uncle I said I
as the
told
kicks
you.
away. This will be taken in
Hey, man,
at
I
the
said
1.
I told you.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up
Oh,
to the
yeah.
29-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was
You
out
want
here,
to, 'cause-
costly
oh,
turnover,
shit.
and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now McCoy. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35.
I can't even get him. They slow.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh.
79
Hey.
yards. And the Cowboys
Nate.
have taken the lead.
Nate, you got the ball
So
first?
it was 4th down. They go deep to try
Nate.
to pick up the first. They pick up more
Nate.
than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure that
Hey, Nate, did you get ball
guys
first?
would think that was a good gamble. 4th down there going for it, but they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And New York set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Shedd. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with...
Bro, that's so gay.
15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Derrick Henry, quickly here for 6 points.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs back.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They come out here in the I. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Tabahali. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Scobie now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Yeah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No, I said, they had caught me.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Looking deep downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games.
No,
sometimes
I'm not trying to say
a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said. This touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
Oh,
this will be taken in at the 1. Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
Wait, I'm not quitting. I'm inviting somebody here. I'm inviting Karian.
Try and hit them a little bit more.
You don't care
some
about
things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. So it'll be first down here after the run. They come out.
You got no
wide, through to the right side. Here's McCoy trying to lay one up deep. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out.
You're not finna beat me and think you're gonna win.
Of the second half. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air.
Hey, at this
right
game,
now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
What's wrong with you?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
What, like play 2K against me?
Heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just
go play my part.
Interception. Are you
Yeah.
a little bit more cautious when you start that?
That's after this game, because I gotta get my brother the game.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just going to be loose with the football again.
I'm playing.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Mommy, we go to the store?
Still want to attack.
Go to the store?
How they attack them here.
You think you shouldn't go that way?
On second down, it's Tomlinson.
That's crazy.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Hey, bro, you gonna play live?
On second down, now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds Beckham complete.
Who's that?
And he is down deep into Giant territory.
Yeah, he got
Big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
It's an ultimate team.
Really don't care from what position they get this.
It's Nate.
But run after the catch ability,
Are you watching him play?
is often the difference between.
Dang, that was nice.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
You know I broke his rushing record.
From 11 yards out. And the Cowboys have.
You know,
That's you.
I did block it.
Falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion
I know.
no good.
Yeah, I forgot.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Giants.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Ooh.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
Field goal block?
And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play
Yes.
drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure they move.
And he fumbled it. It's
Dang.
on the ground. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch counter punches.
Let's go.
And which team
That
has
was
the
a nice
advantage?
play.
Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see when they come up.
And that is
Bro,
caught.
what?
Touchdown,
Hey.
Cowboys. Odell Beckham, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tomlinson. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He won't go down. And the Giants ready to come out now. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what are you, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Manning now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Out left side here to Bryant. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Oh, yeah.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on first down is Manning. He's going to float this over the... And this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Yeah.
Eric Ebron, 35 yards. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown.
Hey, your uncle still watching?
Unit as they run up and send this one away.
Your uncle still watching?
This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. They will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got
his man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Odell Beckham, 79 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
New York set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big-time play.
I know, that's why I jumped.
65 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
Eric Ebron. That dude is hey. Eric Ebron. I have.
Now a handoff to Henry.
I just scored.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's
I'm at
always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together from power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case,
I would have died.
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Not only did they
No,
drop
they
the
call
an
me.
interception in the end zone,
They call me
a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
That's how you be selling.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Oh my
the field
God.
goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Manning, gotta have this.
Oh my God.
He's coming and he's taken down. Lamar Hughes. Linebacker spot.
Use a 10, Brown. No, I want to use Odell. Oh yeah.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Yeah, man.
Now McCoy. He's going to air one out. And it drops down.
I got Odell.
Incomplete.
He ain't getting nothing.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Try again.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage,
double
best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play
I bet you won't.
the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46.
I really can't. I forgot to please you.
42 yards.
See how you lined up.
And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an
Odell's
answer
not
for this
burning.
passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping
That
it.
was glitch. You see how he's gonna fall and he popped back up.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done. I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session, but Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
I'm telling you,
They love to go deep downfield to him. They're such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
He ain't burning. I was behind him.
Caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line.
Throw it
Now
now.
the offense operates in the red zone. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Nate, you want to go live? You want to get on live or not?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Odell Beckham, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Giants offense now ready to head back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once who was huge. And someone said, Coach, when you want to call, he just waved a hand like, who cares?
And you can play your career.
And do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He gets it left side to Johnson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1.
I didn't even do it.
Now that play will end up on highlights and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
I scored.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Linebacker.
Now, oh my God.
If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So now 3rd and goal. Will the defense bring some extra pressure here? And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Derrick Henry taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
I'm mad that you can't injure people.
Get set to take the field. And that last drive,
on draft champions, you can't.
Not just that, they had a great
only in like a real game.
Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Wait, time out.
The 20.
Time out.
10,
time to strip real quick.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Odell Beckham, 78 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I try to strip. I got to go behind you and strip done.
Conversion here. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We want two. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Your boy, Brian.
On first down, Manning. He'll buy some time right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown,
the egg.
New York. Des Bryant, 77 yards. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And nowhere to go. He'll make it back only to the 5-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just... He's got a man complete. And he's brought down after a good game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught inside the 5. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll run Tomlinson, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. LaDainian Tomlinson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Huh? You're bagging me out. Hey, you finger off the game. Alright, Nate. Alright. Alright, Nate. Kai. What's wrong with you? I forgot you did just wake up. But what happened with the clubhouse? No, I'm talking like, I know I had to leave, my mom had called me. I'm talking like, they had went to sleep in there. That's what I'm thinking. I know. So I had woke off. Like, dang. Then I had some shit like, I'm home.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game.
You know the power of the song, everybody sings along. Well, that's us, listen up, shout it out, I'm talking all night. The end is nowhere in sight. From the streets to the tracks, here's to never looking back, 'cause the past doesn't last. Long as we're together, just keeps getting better. Just keeps getting better. We know we are.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game.
Hey, you know, you already know he get he hit his job.
Unwinding every moment, like the clock is broken. Never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open. Unwinding every moment, like the clock is broken. Never stopping. Yeah, we're living wide open.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game.
Chains. Ow. Caught up in my, put your head on backwards, then skate off after engaging laughter about what just happened. Napkins get sent to mammies, is that too graphic? Catch you in traffic, you sitting dappy like stealing candy. My ceiling's absent, my wheels are massive, my friends assassins. All of us, our mothers queens and our women dancers. My rivers rapping, my finish splashing, my gills are flapping. I bit some matches, then sip something and kiss the dragon.
I'm really rapping, no finger snapping, them packing.
Welcome to Franchise Mode.
Slipping, my swag is dripping, so here's a napkin. What's really happening? Verbal attacking, I'm showing passion. Know what I mean? See, I'm the king like I'm from Akron. I'm going overboard. Somebody call the captain. And when it comes to getting checks, I always want the fat ones. I'm so
Let me see your link. Let me see your link. I'm gonna get it.
Spade and yours a can of
Too many buttons. Not enough. These bugging, the SWAT is coming.
Thank you, back at you.
Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you planned. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
Too many bundles, not enough.
Let me play.
I heard they stun you. It's gonna be trouble. We come through and catch you while you cuddle. Barrels like tunnels, don't even mumble.
I'm back to ballin', I'm in the back full of only. Pull on the scene enough.
Your season starts now.
Queen playing past Detroit. Bread and turkey, spaghetti, and castor oil. That's turn your guillotine to a fashion show. In 4 minutes, I turn this into forensics in a foreign car with a foreign. This long-winded paper long, and you taking long. You just don't get it. On the phone up on
really, Karen? I said, let me play. Karen.
Yeah, pulled over for swerving like high officer.
Why you not in?
Officer.
I can make it bounce by myself. I can make it bounce by myself. I can make it bounce by
But you gonna let me play? Car. Car. Man, for real, you want me to play that?
I change your channel, I change your pattern, I ring your Saturn. I your madam, she get and I shake the ladder. I make her and gather and calculate the data. I listen up for the
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
I'm on a all day, like it's my favorite album.
I play the salmon, the Cayman Islands dancer. If I don't get the car first, I have a temper tantrum. I innovative, I demonstrated this. Played it. I don't care if you owe me it. You need to pay me. I kiss your lady, then kiss the baby. Get situated, get keys off table and leave it.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
Cause I spatula all you action figures.
Tiny like a spider on a spud web. I got some on my thumbnail. I feed it to my girls. They say yeah.
I'm doing this for the L. When I go, I'ma leave for the belt. I told you did like a chef. I want a Ferrari in yellow, just so I can match all my yellow. I've been a player since elementary. I got more bars than a penitentiary. I got it that ain't several inches.
I can make it bounce by myself. 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 I can make it bounce by myself.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game. Welcome to franchise mode.
No, I ain't on the game. No, he's not in the game no more.
Select the team you want to join. Don't start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right. Your season starts now.
You want to get it now? Huh? Want to get it?
If I'm not mistaken, home team made it. 2 threes on my feet, then I pump fake. Baby girl, grab the court. Kiss it.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Got expensive taste, sight into. We ain't on the same team. Cheer up. Sit up. I ain't come to blend in, boy, I stand out. Money talks, you just popping off at the mouth. If I'm the topic, then the conversation heated. Ray Shrimp getting booked up in every city. Splash her with cash, had the spaz on the waiter. She messed up my order 3 times in a row. I'm good on gas, I just filled up my tank. Now let's fill up her head and let's see if she goes. We set the roof on fire. 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 We set the roof. We set the roof. We set the roof on fire. We set the roof. We set the roof. We set the roof on fire. So bad, swimming in my bed. Off with that. Off with that. Young Slim, get it in my infrared. Come
Won't play me in that?
No,
wild winning, living fast. Special money in a brown paper bag. We set the roof on fire, then we shut it out. We just do the money up, we ain't even count. Shake it in my speeder, girl. I'm nothing, messing up my speech. I'm $1 million, baby, nothing's out my reach. I'm $1 million, like I hit the lottery. Splash her with cash, had to spaz on the waitress. She messed up my order 3 times in a row. I'm good on gas, I just filled up my tank. Now let's fill up her head and let's see if she goes. We set the roof on fire. We set the roof on fire. We set the roof